Goliath bird-eating spiders, giant ar- arachnids. Written by Judy Braz. Focus question. What features allow the Goliath bird-eating spiders to live in rainforests of South America? Some features that allow the Goliath bird-eating spider to live in rainforests of South America is by having their sheer mass and size as big to scare predators, def- defensive skin, defensive skin to protect themselves, venom to attack prey and attack predators, and and finally and finally their ability to eat a lot of animals so they can stay alive, so they can choose a lot of various foods. Words to know. Arachnids paralyzes, burrow, regenerate, digestive, silk, irritation, venom, molt, vibrations, nervous system, vulnerable. Tables of contents. A heavy giant, 4. The biggest tarantula, 5. Life in the hot, humid tropics, 9. A powerful predator, 10. Hawks, owl, and wasps, oh my, 12. Spider life cycle, 14. What spider teaches us, 15. Glossary, 16. A heavy giant. If spiders give you creep, you probably want to stay away from the Goliath bird-eating spider. Named by early explorers who reported seeing Goliath spider eating a hummingbird. These fierce predators are among the largest spiders in the world. Their fangs, which measure 0.5 inches, 2 centimeters in length, deliver powerful venom that paralyzes their prey. Understandably, some people might be a little unnerved by such a giant spider, but Goliath spiders are actually far less dangerous to humans than they are to mice, other small mammals, or insects. Whether you think they're fascinating or completely horrifying, there's no denying that giant Goliath bird-eating spider are huge and unusual arachnids. The biggest tarantula. Tarantula are enormous groups of spiders. About 900 different types of tarantula have been identified. They live in rainforests, deserts, and grasslands and mountains in the United States, Central America, Africa, Asia, Europe, and Australia. Bird-eating spiders, also known as Goliath bird-eating spiders or Goliath tarantulas, are the largest tarantulas in the world. Like many other arachnids, they have 8 eyes, 8 legs, and 2 main body sections. In the front section, the head and the neck combine to form a cephalothorax, where the mouth, stomach, and brain are located. The legs also connect to its part of the body. The abdomen, or hind section of the spider's body, houses of spider's silk-making glands called spinnerets. What makes Goliath bird-eating spider a spider? Legs is captured to cephalothorax, pedipalps. The cephalothorax contains brains, eyes, fangs, mouth, and stomach. The abdomen contains the silk glands. Most spiders inject the venom to their prey with their fangs. All spiders have 8 legs, jaws with fangs. Most spiders make venom, glands that make silk, a top protected outer skeleton, eyes. Most have 8 eyes, sensory hairs on their body. Goliath tarantula are mainly covered in coffee-colored hairs. Some parts of their body light tan or reddish in color, and other parts darker brown. Their long legs are mainly covered with dark brown hairs. Compared to most other spiders, Goliath are truly mammoth, weighing more than any spider on the planet. They can weigh up to 6 ounces, 170 grams, and weigh large apple. When they extend, their legs span almost 1 foot, 30 centimeters in diameter, nearly the size of a dinner plate. Even though they have 6 eyes, Goliath spiders have poor eyesight. They can sense difference in levels of light, but they can't really use their vision to zero in on fine details of the world around them. Instead, they actually seeing prey. Special hairs that cover the spiders enable them to sense movements. The slightest vibration on the ground or in the air are picked up by the hairs, which help the spider locate their prey. Goliath bird-eating spiders are part of the family known as hairy Megalomorphs. Hairy is a fitting description for Goliaths. Megalomorph is a scientific word to describe the orientation of fangs on these spiders. They are a family of spiders that have been surrounding millions of years. Their more primitive jaws move up and down instead of side to side as most other spiders' jaws move, which means that the fangs pierce their victims in a downward direction. Megalomorphs have a sensory appendages near the mouth called pedipalps, which help grab prey and pull it upwards in the mouth and fangs. Wowzer! Goliath bird-eating spiders have 48 knees. Each leg has 6 joints. Some people in South America hunt Goliath spiders and either keep them as pets or eat them. If a Goliath bites a human, the result is not deadly, but a bit does cause swelling and pain similar to what you did experience from a sting from wasp or bee. Life in the hot, humid tropics. Goliath spiders live in hot, steamy, swampy sections of rainforests of South America. Rainforests cover only about 6 to 7% of Earth, but the biome contains more than half of the plants and animal species in the world, including a variety of tropical spiders. Goliaths are nocturnal creatures spending daylight hours resting in their burrows. When they do venture out at night, they rarely travel between a few feet from home. As a solitary spider, spending their time alone unless they are guarding their young or looking out for a mate. Hawks, owls, and wasps. Oh my! Although Goliath bird-eating tarantulas are among the largest anarchids in the world, they do have to worry about predators. Hawks, owls, skunks, and snakes sometimes prey on these spiders. But one of their deadliest predators is an insect known as spider wasp or tarantula hawk. When a female wasp spies a tarantula, she stings it. The sting paralyzes the spider but doesn't kill it. The wasp will dig a goal, then then places the paralyzed spider in it and lays the egg on its abdomen. When the egg hatches, the wasp larvae make a tiny hole in the abdomen and then crawls in and starts feeding on the spider. It saves organ for last to keep Goliath alive for as long as possible. Tarantula molt when they outgrow their harder outer covering or exoskeleton. They literally leave their old skin behind as a new exoskeleton hard underneath. Where they are molting, Goliath spiders are the weakest and the most vulnerable to predators. Although Goliath molt once or twice a year, but spiderlings or young spiders molt more often since they grow quickly. Like many other types of spiders, Goliath tarantulas can generate lost or damaged appendages. This ability can come in handy if a predator grabs one of its legs during an attack. The leg breaks off and the spider escapes with 7 legs. The lost leg can regenerate during the next molt. Depending on when it happens, the new leg might be weaker than the others, and may make the spider a little clumsier than it was in the past. Spiders can also regenerate claws, sensory organs, and spinnerets. Spider life cycle. Female Goliath spiders have slightly shorter legs than males, but their bodies are larger. Females also live much longer. Some females have survived more than 25 years in captivity, while males live fewer than 10, for reasons that scientists are still trying to understand. Females often kill mates during the mating process. After mating, a female Goliath lays about 50 eggs in a silk sac and stores the sac in her burrow. While waiting for the eggs to hatch, she carries the sac with her when she's out searching for food. The guards the egg until it hatches. About 6 to 7 weeks, spiderling stays under her watchful eye for a few weeks until after the first molt they're ready to go on their own. Goliath spider youngs are actually blue and black. They change color as they grow and molt. What a spider teaches us. Goliaths have been around for millions of years. They haven't changed much at all that time. Sheer size have always been fascinating people, from local folks and scientists to spider enthusiasts. We'll continue to learn about how these spiders regenerate limbs and how Goliath venom affects the nervous system of their prey. Although the thoughts of one of these spiders crawling up your arm might be terrifying you, Goliath spiders, like all living things, play an important role in the ecological landscape where they live. They not only help them keep rodents, insects, and other species in check, but also provide good food for a number of predators. Learning about Goliath, spider, and other living things in the rainforest help us understand the relation between species and importance of protecting them in their environment. If you're ever in the Goliath bird-eating spider territory, you might want to observe these giants from a distance. They're huge, hairy, and maybe scary, but they're definitely one of the most interesting giants in the animal kingdom.